Am I audible? Am I audible to all of you? Hi. Okay, okay. Hi. Very nice. So, just a second. We'll be starting in a minute. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. So, how was the trading week last 2 days for you? How did you enjoy trading? Is there a problem in the volume? Audible but not visible. Okay, visible is it will be chart will be starting. Is my chart visible? Okay, okay, thank you. So how was last 2 days in trading with all of you? Nice in Nifty. Okay. Tata Motors fantastic. Great. 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 Great Amrinder sir. Great Nikunj Badwaji. So I see a lot of people who are a lot of participants who are from TMP. Are there some who are only having only doing club and the join today? Thank you. Are there? Okay, Vivek Kumar ji. Okay, okay. None other than Vivek Kumar ji is only having club. Thanks, Rajkumar ji. Anyone else of you? Okay. So two, three people mostly from club. What I understand, mostly they are TMP members. Okay, right. Okay, okay. So maybe 10 out of you are not rest are from our TMP. Okay, okay, great. So let us look at that how overall things are stack up. Okay, CRT, Guru Charan Salujati. Okay, okay, great. Thank you, thank you. So maximum 10 out from club on CRT and others are from this. So doctoral PathLab, I think is we have to check if it is a F industry. I think it is not in equity, F&O. Dr. Love PathLab is not in F&O, I think. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, you can actually search to the F&O list. Okay. So yeah, I can check from the old website. New website, I have still not understood that what they are trying to say. I never used a new website. So confusing, so complicated. Why did they need that? Yeah, this is an F&O also. This is an F&O also. Okay, so this is in F&O because you can see the derivative codes, everything are there. This is in F&O. Okay, you can go to the option chain and see the option chain. So Dr. Lal PathLab is in F&O. We said that Dr. Lal PathLab today we discussed this talk in the TMP, and the point was if it's sustained. And when we gave it, it was somewhere here. We say that by if it sustains above 2460, it quickly dipped and possibly it will act tomorrow if it sustains above this zone of 2500. It can be a good buy. Okay, so we will check for that. So as I have done here, I have given a alert around to 2500. Let us move the methodical way that we move usually, generally, and then we will come to stock specific. Okay, first let us look at the indices that we are going to cover right now. So first is Nifty. See, there is a resistance zone in Nifty, and this is 4750. If I look at the last retracement, it turned from 61.8% retracement. Now, one thing we have to understand that we are at the cusp of a very strong resistance, that is 10,770 or 10,800. Just a second. Hello. Who are अभी की बात बोल रहे हैं? Yeah. So sorry, I am back. So what we can see is that it jumps from the level of almost 61.8% retracement level, and now at this point, this 740, 750, this zone is very important. And today also, all-time high was not there. We did not have. So see, if there is a gap up above this and market sustains above 14,760, you can easily say that we are going to see much higher levels. Okay, but if we are not able to see those kind of levels, it can happen that market may resume down move from here. So these points clear, all of you. These points clear from the Nifty perspective. From where I took the Fibonacci level, sir, I took the Fibonacci level from 13,140 to the recent high of 14,760 almost. So we will take care of if Nifty is sustaining in the spot above 11,000, 14,760. If it is sustaining above that, we will trade on a bullish point of view. If it is not sustaining above that, we will book our profit. If we are long, we can take some shorts also. We will stop loss of 14,760 or buy some puts. Fine. See, it will depend on the kind of move it is happening. Suppose if it opens very near to 760 and start moving about 780, 790, then you know that there is a genuine breakout or you enter. But otherwise, if for sustaining, if the price is not moving very fast, then you will wait for 1 hour. If price is not convincing you trading above 760, you will generally wait. Sir, we cannot teach here how to trace Fibonacci. Please, sir. We are this session. The purpose is to discuss the stock. For learning this, you can search our blogs, our website. If you are in a part of course, you can request your instructor. This is more from the point of view of discussion of the stocks that we can trade. Please understand, there is a purpose of everything. So in 1 hour session, we have to cover the kind of stocks that we are going to do. Thank you, sir. So if 14,760 is not breached, what can happen is that market can get resisted here and then start falling. So you have to be very careful because we are near the resistance. One more important point I would like to show you, that dollar index. This one. See, this one is finally breaking out. Okay. So there is a very good chance. There is a very good chance that possibly this will start moving towards 92, and not only 92, rather 93. So around this level. Okay. So I'm drawing this. Now I am copying this. So it can go to around 92.60, 92.70 of that head and shoulder breakout we were talking about. So be very cautious from that point of view. That and if I look at RSI also, the dollar index is trading above. The RSI is trading above 50. So if this sustains above this, there is a very good chance that we will fall. Are we clear on this? Hello. So if dollar index goes up, then normally all the risk assets actually sell. So we will be looking to trade from a bearish point of view in most commodities and also in equities. Okay. So keep an eye on this, and let me draw this level also. So this will remain when we discuss. Okay. So from that point of view, it is like this. Okay. Now let me look at to bank sector. Now, see, Bank Nifty possibly, as I told that day, I don't know. It I actually did not post this in uh, club, but the factor is that the kind of formation the dollar index, the Bank Nifty has fallen. So possibly I discussed this much ahead into this Friday session only, like this set of sessions only, that 35,600. So just a second, please. Yeah. So what I was saying, sorry, a person has arrived and the delivery person is calling me quite a number of time. I'm a little bit sorry that because the parcel is also important and I'm not, uh, I'm have to take the call for that reason. I'm sorry for that. So yeah, so the point I was discussing is that we discuss in this sessions only that this level, and this comes from kind of a Fibonacci. I will redraw that. So, uh, so this one, if we project, see, uh, so this is the extension actually. So the extension, the highly likely level is 35,500. It can obviously go above that, but highly likely level is 35,500. So it is quite possible for Bank Nifty to break out tomorrow and move towards it. And that can, how can that happen? Maybe IT, or maybe not IT, because dollar index is going up. IT may be going up. Maybe Reliance or FMCG may correct and give a elbow room for Bank Nifty to move to this 35,600 level. So as long as it maintains our like this huge move has happened, so it is very difficult to say that way. But as long as it maintains our 34,300, try to be on the bullish side. Is it clear? The close was 34,267. Try to be on the bullish side. So these are Elliott wave counts. Please forget this thing. Very difficult to explain the reason of the Elliott wave. It is a very big wide topic. Okay, so if it maintains our 34,300, play with the long bias. Don't short it because it won't fall very easily. Is it clear? We would try to short the Nifty if required, but we won't try to uh, short the Bank Nifty, right? Hello. So, hi Sandeep ji. Yeah, so we won't be shorting it. We won't be trying to short it. Okay. Now, as we have looked at Nifty and Bank Nifty, let us look at the main stocks first, and then we will go to the sectoral indices. The pattern we follow, huh? So, first is the biggest boy. Who is the biggest boy into the market? लोग बोलते हैं मोटा भाई, Reliance. Yeah. So see, the mid Bollinger is at 1950 around. If it is unable to cross, so we don't know if it has started today. It is still in the bearish territory as long as it is below 1950. Okay. So below 1950, if it comes down, if it stays there, the possible that it will again fall. So Reliance is still in the bearish territory, but staying above 1950, go long in it, not an issue. It may easily go to 2030, 2035. So I have a thing. I am having a gut feeling that Reliance may actually not rally, and that's why Nifty would be contained while Bank Nifty may rally 1,000 points. Okay. So this can be one of the important things. Another non-Nifty stock is SDFC. Let us look at that. This is also 10% weighted. Again, see very near to the resistance level, and there was a kind of a rejection of the upper levels, and it came down. Now it starts trading below 2600, then it is going to weaken. So keep an eye. Starts trading below 2600, you can uh, intraday shorts, take intraday shorts towards 2500 kind of level. Clear? So we are getting the cue that from where Nifty may be contained, isn't it? All of you, isn't it? We are getting a kind of sense that why Bank Nifty is bullish and Nifty is not bullish, because these two guys are 20% of Nifty. Okay. Now look at the ITC. Okay, another big boy. Ah, again a bullish, a bearish kind of thing, and possibly it will correct. I'm not giving any trading view on ITC. I don't like this stock, but yeah, me drag market. Okay, now only banking stock we will see. SDFC Bank is bullish. SDFC Bank is probably bullish. Very clearly bullish and possibly good for more. If it sustain above 1580, can go to much higher level possibly. Let me say that from the kind of extension, what kind of levels we get a level of 1615. So if it stays above 1570, we can have a directional move for 40 rupees. Keep an thing in mind. One bank that is not bullish is Kotak Mahindra Bank. It is at the cusp of resistance, and we don't know what it will do. Like trading below 1870, it is bearish. Above this, again, it will turn bullish. So have an eye on this. ICICI Bank. ICICI Bank, see, very bullish. It can run more. I don't know, but can run more. HDFC certainly looking bullish. SBI, another big boy. Looking bullish. Okay, my God. I said that when this is breach, it will come to this. It did not breach actually. It came downward. Can you guys wait for 2 minutes? I can collect my parcel and come back. Yeah, just a second. Thanks a lot. Yeah, thank you. I just collected my book. Had ordered some book. It has come. So we'll read after this. For now. So I'd say that that time it had not breathed, but it came back a little bit. And see, the beauty of Fibonacci is that I think it had fallen only to 61.8%. Yay! This has fallen to the golden ratio, and from that, dishum, 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 dishum. Yeah, can reach 340. Above that, I don't know. Okay, Axis Bank. So HDFC has more legs, more specifically. Axis Bank has totally rejected. Don't know. I don't have any clear view on it. Below this, obviously bearish. Below 707. Okay. Finally, is IndusInd Bank. Mm, Not very confident, but above, uh, not very confident. I will reserve my view for this. Okay. So only bullish bank which is right now looking is HDFC Bank. SBI, sir, it has reached close to price target. What I can say you is that I have not put a Fibonacci extension there, true, but it has reached quite a bit of a level. It has crossed 0.618. So generally in Elliott wave theory, when something cross 0.618, it can go to 347. So from that point of view, SBI and HDFC Bank are most bullish. Okay, so this is SBI. Now I will look at sectoral indices one by one. Okay, so right now the sectoral indices I am looking for is that Nifty Auto. Ah, this was the basis of my uh, discussion on this that Tata Motors will fly. Looking bullish, still looking bullish. Don't know it will cross 10,800 or not. If it crosses 10,800, then it will be on fire. Okay. Then is Nifty Pharma. Okay, we need to look at the stocks. Nifty Auto, look at the stocks. Tata Motors is looking for more, as I told you. I told many a time in this class that it is looking good to me for 390. And I told that 240 level last time, and when it pulled back, it came from 240 to here, and then it went up. And then I said that this was the level, 260 was defended, and possibly towards 390. We had drawn the Fibonacci levels earlier, so I remember possibly towards 390 we can. And I told within few weeks, if you remember. So this journey is on. Hero, another stock which is looking good to me. Looking good to me, though it has pulled back, but very near to the support 32.54. Possibly a dash towards 3500 can take place. Okay, Bajaj Auto gave a false breakout today. Looking bullish, still looking bullish. Bajaj Auto and this Tata Motors is looking absolutely bullish. Bajaj Auto is looking bullish. Okay, now Maruti, the biggest. See, Maruti can go to 7,800, 7,900. If it stays above 7,900, it can uh, move quite a bit higher. But if stays below 7,900, then it is weak. Okay, Mahindra and Mahindra. Uh, this is the resistance zone 840, 850. Until above this, not so. Until now, only two auto stocks. Like one is Tata Motor remains bullish, Bajaj Auto, and Hero MotoCorp also. Last is TVS Motor and Eicher Motor. TVS Motor is, oh my god. This is a good move. It can extend. Okay, TVS Motor, and another is actually this was the result day move, and after budget, this move have also come. This can actually extend. Next is TVS Eicher Motor. Near support at 2822, above this you can buy, but not very bullish. So still best bets would be TVS Motor, Hero MotoCorp, if trades above today's high, obviously Bajaj Auto and Tata Motors. This auto indices looks bullish as of now. Okay, now Nifty IT would be very important because the dollar index, the way it is turning out, and see it has started going up, and possibly Nifty IT can move 2-3% more if the dollar index goes up, and eventually it can again reach towards this high, and that is almost 8% away. So keep an eye if it trades tomorrow uh, above 25,600, or rather 25,800 if it trades, and above 26,000 it trades, it can eventually go to 27,200, 300. So there is a quite a fair bit of rally possibly in the Nifty IT. Okay. So TCS is a stock which gave a kind of breakout today. Uh, so if it trades our 30 to 40, it can go higher. Infi, not bullish, not very bullish. Infi, not bullish. TCS still can be bullish. Tech Mahindra, not bullish. Wipro, not yet bullish. The stock that is actually every day creating a new high, and it is worth buying every time it creates a new high start high. So if it stays out 30,600, try to buy. So very bullish stock, had moved from January, it has almost doubled. Can correct a bit, but if moves above tomorrow's high, you can watch it. NIIT Technologies, 188, not bullish. Mindtree, not bullish. So as of now, TCS looks the most bullish stock there. Okay, in the IT. Nifty Pharma, not to buy, and I don't want to give short trades right now. Nifty Realty. This index has a problem. Okay, the problem is that DLF is such a huge amount of it, and possibly it will break and move, make new highs. It is quite looking quite. And let us look at a few stocks, but this index has a problem because it has very much overweight of DLF. Now DLF, if trades our 300, can go even higher. You can watch. DLF can be the stock of this week for next 3 days. If trades our 300, it can be a decent stock. Godrej Properties. Again, if it stays above 1387, can be substantially moving. Oberoi, but these don't have that much weight in this index. The problem is DLF Oberoi is not that bullish. Last I will see is that Prestige Estate. Not bullish. So try to trade with the DLF only. Okay, DLF and the second stock is Godrej Properties. These two can look bullish. Nifty FMCG. I don't think it has moved a lot. Won't like to comment on it. Nifty, Nifty Metals. Yes, so the only index that is left. Can move higher, but the factor is that if dollar index goes up, it will give very good shorting opportunity. So let us look at Tata Steel. Yeah, can be a shorting candidate tomorrow if dollar index goes up. Okay, Hindalco. In zinc, let us see. Not looking good. Hindalco and Vedanta. Hindalco. Oh. Hindalco can move up higher. Very difficult for it to correct from here. Don't short Hindalco. Okay. In all the metal stock, don't short Hindalco and don't stock Bank Nifty, as I said. Vedanta Limited. Indecisive. JSW Steel. Not yet bullish. Jindal Steel and Power. I hope now you guys have started attending this session with pen and paper. So write down the name of the stocks. Okay. Uh, so not Jindal Steel is very significant. Now today all the cement stocks very did well. So Ramco Cement. Yeah. Stock has potential to rally if it sustains above 875. So more, I hope you are noting down the the numbers, the stocks name, because what I will do is that I will just put my alert here and I will observe when they come. But you need to actually look at them from a different angle. So Ramco is there. Ambuja had a very good breakout. If moves above 280, it can actually do quite a bit of rally. LT looked very good to me. Larsen. Today was the day it broke out and move up. Okay. I don't think there is much juice left in it. Leave it for some time. So Larsen and Toubro looks great. Not great, sorry, but had its rally. Today we traded Havels. Okay. So Havels looks good to me. The way we traded Havels is that it went up and we entered somewhere here. It still looks good. Voltas is another stock. Looks very good. Above 1005. Put an alert. Possibly above 1005 it can rally more. Voltas is there. And finally, we traded in TMP. What are the stocks? Let me look at them. Siemens, right? Siemens we traded. So this is the stock. So if you ask me only three stocks for the coming week, like next 2-3 days, I would say the Tata Motors, Hindalco can be on the upside. Siemens can be one of the important stocks on the upside. Voltas looks good. These four you can have a look, and possibly this will also rally if it goes above this. So these 4-5 stocks are the best fixed stocks that I have for now. Adani Enterprise, I will like to show. It is also looking very good. Adani. So all the stocks are looking good, 5-6 stocks. So what can happen is that Nifty may not immediately correct. Nifty may remain only 20-30 points up and the mid caps start going up. So this is Adani and this Siemens, this TVS Motors. These stocks actually can fuel the rally. Now I will take few questions. Insurance sector, please. Oh, yeah, someone said ACC. Yes, we need to look at ACC and Grasim as we were talking about the cement sector. Yeah, it can go to 1820. ACC good. And last is Grasim. Grasim also looks good as far I remember. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Definitely a stock to reckon. No two ways about it. Oh, oh, oh. 1215. So Grasim is a very sweet spot to trade. Put the alerts. Okay, so Grasim is there. I think this was also looking good, but has rallied a lot coming. Last stock let me look at is Container Corporation. Not looking good. Okay. Insurance sector. Okay. SDFC Life. I think it corrected. Yeah, it corrected because I was watching this talk today. Uh, then SBI Life. These are weak right now, so I cannot say anything about it. Okay. So now questions. Oh, HCL Tech and Coforge in the IT sector. Good question. HCL Tech. Not very convincing. Coforge. Not very convincing. Okay. Not very convincing. Yeah. Yeah, G and Bharat Forge, someone asked because I discussed this talk in the TMP. So I don't entertain stock specific question here because I discussed this talk. Bharat Forge looks good for more. Let me put an alert here, 653. Okay, I put an alert here, 653, and another stock is Bharat Forge. And what you asked? Hmm. Metals I have discussed, sir. Abhishek Narsariya ji, and we don't discuss stocks which are below 100 rupees, sir. ZE Entertainment that I have given as a trade. So I will discuss this because this is the media sector almost totally. So I have given this trade today when it broke out 20 to 48. If it stays above 240, you can buy it. Definitely you can look for buying trade with the stop loss. Obviously you cannot afford to not have stop loss. Any disk stock we trade only with stop loss, but definitely worth trying if it maintains above 240. Okay, so these are stock specific. So overall market specific, let me give a view about the crude oil also. So we will be starting crude oil trading. So it has broken out, brother. How will it fall? 55.75 should be achieved today itself, and it can go even higher. It can go even higher. So this is the length of the pole. इसको ले लो और यहाँ से प्रोजेक्ट करो. I have been telling this to my TMP student that it is going to 65 very soon. 60 is very well visible. Okay, have stop loss and try to trade on the long side. Okay, silver. Big rally and then the correction, but has come to a level from where one can maybe buy. But if dollar index moves, it can then fall. The last one is gold. So we will meet again on Friday. So pretty much gold is looking bearish with dollar index. So pretty much discuss everything. Yeah, old TMP. We have stopped in the new TMP. The thing. Old TMP was only 1 year program. Now new TMP is 6 months. The course fees was also double. So the factor is that I am not able to actually physically be present both the hours in the trading. So we have decided to actually stop this, and that's why the programmer length has also shrink to 50%, and we are only covering equity. It has become a little bit difficult for me to be present in both the hours for all of my students. But yeah, till September, the old TNP is there. I am no, I don't look at the HPBP stocks, but they will definitely benefit, sir. If oil goes, they will not benefit. Maybe ONGC benefit. I don't know the fundamentals, but I won't be looking at HPBP. Please. not interested in that group of stocks, very random movement. Avoid those stocks. There are many good stocks in the market to trade and make money. So gold is bearish, oil is on fire, and that is a good reason for Nifty to correct, isn't it? Anyways, we will see tomorrow morning how it opens. Thank you for now. Keep an eye on uh, uh, dollar index because that will decide the Nifty tomorrow. Sir, Reliance, we have discussed demand. We don't want to go stock specific. Gold is gold, sir. Rajkumar, sir. If you are looking for investing gold, type gold, type silver, you will get them. And for oil, you will WTI crude oil, CL. DX start one more. Okay, Ratnagiri Paria ji. Where is dollar index? This is the DX start. Poised to move towards 92.50, 92.60. Once more, I have shown it. Ratnagiri ji. Sir, this is the question Nitesh ji you are asking is the fundamental question. Now, please tell me how will, as a technical analyst, I will answer this question. Please ask this question to Smita ma'am. She will help you definitely. I am not the fundamental analyst, sir. Please ask. Thank you. Thank you. Nitesh ji. Thank you everybody for joining. Yes, 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. you have to check, sir. Thank you everybody for attending. Hope you make good money in the next 2 days. We will again meet. Bye bye. Take care. Jai Hind. Bye. Thank you. I hope you have noted down the name of the stock. Thank you very much. See, note down the yeah, my recommendation generally go to the TMP. Actually, TMP because now it has become batch-wise 6 month program, so I have to manage almost 2 batches presently and the old TMP. So I don't get a lot of time to spend into the club. Earlier I used to be quite active into the club, but I would try to put a few in the club also, sir. Vivek Kumar ji. I will try to be a bit active to the club. Okay. Thank you. Club Telegram group. I'm not telling in the club platform. In the club Telegram group, Stockage Club Knowledge Telegram group, I will try to be active. Thank you, sir. Okay. Bye. Take care. All of you have a great 3 days of trading. Make a lot of money. And when someday, when the COVID is gone, maybe we meet, you treat me with a cup of ice cream. Thank you. You can join simultaneously. But this batch has already started, so you cannot join right now. You can join in the next batch. Next batch is 1.5 months later. Okay. Thank you.